here we are, KBLX Nation. Here we go. Wow. What a day today is. I think my printer just started up just because I pressed the go button. But I hope you're having a great afternoon, KBLX Nation. My name is Pete, your afternoon host, 3 to 8 o'clock every weekday afternoon on 102.9 KBLX. Let me see if we have some KBLX in the building. I see that Darnell Evans is here. Hey now, Darnell. Darnell is always the first one in the room. Okay, great to see you, Darnell. Hope you're having a beautiful Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, right? Because sometimes I forget because, you know, we're in a little bit of a situation, right? But tonight we have a very, very special, informative session tonight. Felicia Gold is here. Daryl G. Broughton Sr. is here. Carla Moore is here. How are you, Bun? Tell you what we have in store tonight. So as this pandemic began, you know, we've got to do everything virtually. And number two, we've got to keep each other uplifted and informed and motivated. And let me tell you, the entire KBLX family takes that very, very seriously. So tonight, what we have in store for you is something called Elevate. Elevate. It is a continuing education series brought to you by the Northern Alameda Adult Education Collective. That was what I was missing, but I will fix it. It's the Northern Alameda Adult Education Collective. And I have some special guests tonight that are going to give us some great information. And the first thing I want you to do, KBLX Nation, is share this video, right? Because one of your Facebook friends could use this information. So, you know, if you could say, oh, I don't know if I know anybody, you might not know that you know somebody that needs this information that we're going to give you tonight. Creative Ann, how are you, my Aquarian sister? I see Kari is here, and it's awesome to have you. Melba, I see you, honey bun. And Eric Cummings is here too. Get out. Daryl says he watched Lovecraft or whatever. We'll have to discuss that another time, Daryl. But tonight is our Elevate series, continuing education series brought to you by the Northern Alameda Adult Education Collective. So question number one might be, what is the Northern Alameda Adult Education Collective? Well, it is a collective of 4 colleges and 5 adult schools, various education organizations working together to expand and improve adult education in Northern Alameda County. That is what it is. That is what it is. See, now Daryl Creative Ann says she watched Lovecraft Country and the show is everything. So Daryl, there you have it. All right. Another question is this, KV. Are you seeking a diploma, career training, or to improve your English language skills? Share this video because, again, I know you know somebody that could use this information. Diploma, career training, or to improve your English language skills. Eric Cummings says he'll get the word out. Hi, beautiful Diana. How are you today? Thank you for sharing, Melba. Thank you, KBLX. All right, so we have our first guest of 4 that are going to share some information with you tonight. Let's see here. We're doing this in a different fashion tonight because we've got so many fabulous guests. All right, let me see if we can get her on screen of all. And there she is. You know, it's like you look like a portrait there for a second. She is the principal at Piedmont Adult School. She is Shannon Fierro. How are you today?
I'm great, Nikki. Thanks so much for having me. Can I just jump in?
Jump in, sis.
Well, I'm really excited to be talking to the KBLX Nation because I imagine there's some people out there in the nation who are thinking that right now maybe it might be the right time to go back and get that high school diploma. I know that there are a lot of adults out in the community who things took a turn at some point, in high school, and things come up and life takes over and you get into your career and things keep rolling. And then at some point you kind of realize, you know what, maybe I'm at a level in my career, in my organization, where to move to that next level, to move to some leadership, I need my high school diploma. Or I've worked with adults who have been very successful professionally, but just wanted to get their diploma before their kid got their high school diploma. Gave a high school diploma to someone in their 60s just because that was an important thing for him. He'd been a successful man in the military and in lots of different facets of his life, but it was important to him to walk that stage and get that diploma. And at the Piedmont Adult School, we can make it happen. It's a free program. It's state funded. We can provide everything that you might need in terms of books and supplies, and even a computer if one was necessary, a hotspot to get online. And we serve any student in California who can get themselves to Piedmont, which is in the Oakland Hills. So we do a one-on-one, totally individualized, customized high school diploma program. So that means if you got through part of high school, but you're still missing a few credits, we can connect. We can even help you get those transcripts from the different high schools you might have attended or high school programs you were in. We can even help translate transcripts from other countries. There's no citizenship requirement. We don't ask any questions or proof of citizenship, or, you're an adult and you're in the Alameda County area and you want to get a high school diploma, then we're here for you. And we want to connect and we want to help you on your individual path. And that could be a path that involves doing some online classes if that suits you, or it could be good old fashioned paper and pencil. We figure out you might need a few more credits of U.S. history and give you some chapters of a book, and you're working one-on-one with a teacher who's kind of coaching. You're turning it in at the pace that you can handle because you're an adult. You got a busy life. You got kids. You got a job, whatever it might be. We just help you realize that goal that you have for yourself of getting that high school diploma. Open to anyone over the age of 18. Totally free. We've got all the resources. We just really want to get the word out and make sure that people who might want or benefit from our services can take advantage of it.
Wow. So in other words, no excuses. Technology is on our side these days. So I know, in the past, it might have been a little harder to make certain things happen, but, it certainly sounds like you guys have everything figured out and you will help folks navigate to their high school diploma.
That's exactly right. I think the hardest thing is making the phone call or sending the email, taking that first step, putting yourself out there and reaching out. I know you're going to put up that email website, naaec.org. That's where you can find the Piedmont Adult School and all the other organizations that are going to talk today. But really just taking that first step, and you're going to be amazed, whatever it is that you're looking for in terms of getting your diploma or the other programs that my colleagues will talk about. The help is out there. The resources are out there. And you know what? You pay your taxes. This is your government at work for you. These are services that you have a right to. So let's do it. Let's get out there and take advantage of those services. Totally free, totally available for you. Not going to be asking you any sensitive information, not trying to find out anything about you, just trying to serve.
I love it. So, wow. Thank you so much, Shannon Fierro. She is principal at the Piedmont Adult School diploma program we've been talking about. And it sounds like all you do is pick up the phone or send an email and bam, they've pretty much got everything figured out for you, and they will customize a program for you. You can participate online, or you can show up with your face mask on and go ahead and work done and go ahead and get your diploma. Sometimes we make things harder in our heads than they actually are. And I love that you said that's the hardest part, making the phone call or sending the email. And quite literally, that usually is the hard part. And then everything else is kind of a breeze. So thank you so much for all of that wonderful information. Shannon Fierro, she is a principal at the Piedmont Adult School. If you want information about anything that we're talking about today, there's only one thing that you need to remember: NAAC.org. That will connect you to any of the organizations or schools that we are connecting with today. Thank you so much for being with us today. She is only our first guest. Shannon Fierro, Piedmont Adult School. Have a wonderful evening, sis. Thank you for coming through. No excuses. So we're going to move right along. So if you weren't convinced by Shannon, or if you think that program is not quite the one that you're interested in, it's all right. We're going to keep going. So from the Oakland Adult and Career Education, he is the interim director, and he's going to tell us more about GED and ESL programs. Please welcome Kim Jones. He is here this evening to bring down for, I believe, phone is muted. Hold on a second.
How's it going,
There you
Nikki?
go. Kim. Oh, it's going awesome, Kim. We are just excited to have you here. We love the tapestry behind you. And tell us more about who you are and what you do and how you can help some folks in our community.
Yes. First, I want to thank you for having us, the consortium members, and thank you to Shannon for that great introduction to adult education and what we offer in our consortium. But I also want to thank my staff and my teachers and all the people that really make it happen. So as the interim director, I think my job is to hold the vision of Oakland Adult and Career Education. And that is, my job is to make sure that our students become college and career ready, that they are able to support their families in their academic endeavors, and we'll talk more about that in a moment, and that they are fully participating in the community. You know, we talk about having that dream. We have a lot of people who migrate to America because of that American dream, but sometimes without the proper tools and resources, it's hard for them to get past the dreaming stage. And so I think what my responsibility as the interim director and as an educator in general is to help people move past wherever they are in their dreaming stage to get to the actualization of the dream. And so we, Oakland Adult and Career Education, formerly Oakland Adult Schools, has been around now for nearly 150 years. I'm proud to say that I got my GED in Oakland. So I'm not just talking about adult education. I am an adult education student. And so I come to Oakland with a great sense of pride and commitment to my job. And so I'm here today to talk to you about our ESL programs and our high school equivalency, GED and HiSET. And our ESL programs are not just ESL. Before I came to Oakland, I thought of ESL as somebody just learning to speak English. While all of that is true, we have a couple of different ESL programs that we provide in Oakland. One of which is our family literacy program. And our family literacy program, we work with OUSD K-12 sites, and we, the parents at those sites who are interested in learning English come to our family literacy program. But in addition to learning English, it's all geared about helping them learn to support their child in their school and in their child's success, so that they're able to learn how to fully utilize the services that are available to students. Imagine coming to a country and you can't speak the language and your child is in school. You may not know how to get your child to the free lunch program or to the after school program. And so all those things are covered and discussed. And so we pride ourselves in having a wide range of folks that come to our classes and our family literacy class. One of the things we want to focus on now is to move that engagement of our parents from the classroom further out into the school communities, into the board meetings, into the PTA meetings and stuff like that. And so we're gradually getting our parents engaged in their kids' future, and that's a great thing for us. Another college ESL program we have is College and Career Readiness. And just like our family literacy program is centered around families and academic success, our College and Career Readiness program is geared toward the success in the workforce. So we work closely with Workforce Development Board, Oakland Workforce Development Board, Alameda County, and our teachers, they're awesome. All of our classes are online, and they have these just outstanding curriculums and programs that they put together for our students. So our College and Career Readiness program is really thriving right now. We really appreciate the support we've gotten. In fact, we got a good problem right now trying to move students around because we're a little bit impacted. So it's really good to have that, as John Lewis would say, some good trouble. So, but yeah, so one of the other program that I'm here to talk to you about today is, as I mentioned, is near and dear to my heart. And that's our GED program and our high school diploma program. I came to Oakland and got a GED, went to college, entered a CTE program, got a job, and never looked back. Of course, like everybody else, there's bumps and bruises in the road. But when I dropped out of high school, I was able to go to Oakland, get a GED, enroll in college, and keep moving, all in the same week. And we have that opportunity available. We know that in Oakland, we have a tremendous need to help our young Black and brown students complete high school and enter the workforce. We do a great job of convincing them that they can get a job without a diploma. And then we do a good job of getting them those entry-level jobs. And what we're trying to do now is get people into living wage jobs. And so working with the colleges and the CTE programs that they have available at the Peralta colleges is working for us. And we're just trying to get the word out now. But our GED program is thriving. One of the advantages of coming to Oakland for GED, it costs $140 to take the test. If you're in Oakland, it's free. So we don't charge for that. We don't charge for our classes. We're all good. And we do have, we give our students devices, computers, and hotspots if they need them. So that's that.
That's everything. That is everything right there. So you said a few magic words, Kim. You said free, right? You said free. You said you provide computers and hotspots, right? And you said the high school equivalency exams are free, and you help the students to navigate their goals. Goals is a very, very powerful word, because I'll tell you, one of the most damaging things, or damaging thoughts we can always think, we always assume that we're alone in so many of our problems, but that's never. So I'm so glad we're having this conversation this evening, because the resources are abundant here in the Bay Area in particular. And, there's so many resources that this thing that might be a goal of yours is something that somebody can step in, or this organization can step in and make easy for you. That's the thing. So it's easy. Absolutely no excuses when you say free, and that you guys are going to provide everything that is needed to meet the goal. So this is awesome. Do you want to add anything else to this list of wonderful things?
Yes, I will. I just want to say, I just want to give a shout out to Richmond. That's where I'm born and raised. And I want to say thank you to all of our students. We we have increased our enrollment through this COVID, and we know this COVID is really a bad situation. We've had to make a lot of adjustments, and we really appreciate the engagement of our students and our teachers, the parents. I know they got to be teachers and parents at the same time, and we really appreciate that, and we're glad to be available to provide our services. So oace.ousd.org.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, I love that. He's like, can I shout out Richmond? You know? So that's amazing. This is, you know, great Bay Area energy right here. We do not mind at all. And thank you for that awesome information. Once again, he is the interim director of the Oakland Adult and Career Education. Kim Jones, thank you so much for being with us today. So listen, KBLX Nation, I know one of these programs is speaking to you or speaking to somebody that you know. So number one, make sure you share this video, all right? And number two, if it's you that these programs are speaking to, go ahead and check out the website, all right? Or you can call. We'll give you more information as we go. So next up, we have the project manager and transition liaison at Merritt College. He's here to talk to us about transition, bridges, and CE pathways, and he'll tell us exactly what that is in a second. Please welcome Dr. Victor Littles.
Thank you, Nikki. Thanks for
How are
having
you
me.
today?
And also thank you, KBLX Nation. You're one of the last standing nations we have. We lost one last year, but KBLX is still here. Thank you. I appreciate it. I've been following you guys for many years. So I just want to give a little background about myself, who I am, and what kind of work am I doing to serve this community of Oakland. I love Oakland. I love East Oakland. I've been living here for about 25 years. I'm a graduate from Merritt College. And if it weren't for Merritt College, I don't think, and the support that I received at Merritt College while I was a student at Merritt College, I don't think I'll be where I'm at today. Merritt College is a small campus that sits on top of the hill. You get these personalized services. It's a great environment, and I think it's a great place for people to increase their education. I worked in the adult ed section. And what's the adult ed section? The adult ed deals with students who are 18 and over. These students are either unemployed, underemployed, who are trying to receive their GED, or whose first language is not English. I also deal with adults who just been released from prison, adults who are living in homeless shelters. That type of environment. If you want to increase your skills, I'm the person that you guys need to reach. Merritt College is a place that you guys need to reach out to. One of the things so what we do here at as an adult ed program, we create these partnerships with our community-based organizations. And some of these partnerships, just like Cam said earlier, Oakland Adult School, the parole office, the social services down in East Oakland. We reach out to those individuals and we create these pathways, right? These career pathways. And what are those career pathways? Well, let me give you an example. About a year and a half ago, I created this pathway called the Bridge to Healthcare. This program's for individuals who are interested in the healthcare field. And we all know that the healthcare field is the fastest growing field in the country. And the reason being because our population is getting older, right? And so when this population is getting older, you're gonna need the younger people to take care of the aging population. So that's one of the main reasons that the healthcare field is the fastest growing field in this country. We start off as a cohort, and with this cohort, we start off with 33 students. And out of 33 students, 31 of those students graduated. It was a year-long program. And these students were interested in becoming a medical assistant. And half of those students are currently still in Merritt College, creating new and advancing their career pathways within the healthcare system. So one of the things I want to talk about is some of the CTE programs Merritt College is offering. We have these wonderful programs, and I think one of these programs should be interesting to you. And one of them is the business and entrepreneurship program we have. And if you're interested in becoming an entrepreneur, we have these accounting business courses, economic, if you want to major to administrative justice, real estate. We have this program in business and entrepreneur. It's an amazing program, and I refer a lot of students to this program. Another one, like I said earlier, is the healthcare and bioscience. That's if you're interested in the medical assisting. Nursing, we have a great nursing program. We have emergency medical technician, that's the EMT. And we have a lot of individuals, especially these young men and young ladies, who want to become an EMT and eventually become a paramedic or a firefighter. That's an excellent program. We have the public and human services program here at Merritt College. That's if you're interested in childhood development. Community social service and substance abuse program. We have a great program. We have Mr. Ross and Dr. Love, who is teaching those programs, and they're very well known within the community. It's an amazing program. We also have the landscape and horticulture program. If you want to learn how to design landscape, if you want to learn how to cultivate, that's an amazing program we have at Merritt College. And it's a beautiful area where students can come and learn and study. Information technology, that's an amazing program. That's if you're into cybersecurity or information security programs. That program is one of the fastest growing, just like the healthcare, one of the fastest growing programs in the country. And we also have the public service program, where students who are interested in law enforcement, if you want to study paralegal, if you want to become a police officer or homeland security, we have this program where students can study, train, and prepare for those fields. Another program I want to talk about is that currently that I'm working with an organization called the Diversity in Healthcare Training Institute. We have a new cohort that's going to start January 2021. We're looking at 30 individuals who are interested in the healthcare field. In particular, we're looking for individuals which you called registers, where they go out and monitor people who may be affected from the virus, the coronavirus, and they monitor their history, where they've been in the past, who they've been in contact with. So we're going to start that cohort in January. And if you're interested, make sure you reach out to me. It's a great program, and I think again, the healthcare is one of the fastest growing fields that are out there.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And again, if you guys, I'm gonna leave you guys my number, my telephone number. This is my cell phone number. My cell phone number is 854-8016. So once you reach out to me, what I will do with you, I will walk you through the application process, right? I will walk you through the application process. This is 101. I will also walk you through the financial aid application process. And also, this is 101. And once you complete that process, once you matriculate through the college, I'm not going to say you on your own, good luck, goodbye. It's not. We're going to continue this relationship. After you have chosen your classes, after you have registered, we're going to continue this relationship. You can come back to me and say, hey, I'm having issues with a class. What is that going to look like? I can contact your professor. I can advocate on your behalf. So we are here to make that smooth transition and make sure you stay and complete and become successful here at Merritt College. And that is one of the benefits of Merritt College, because it's a small campus and you have one-on-one attention. It is a great time to go back to school. It's a great time to go back to school because, one, a lot of people are not working. A lot of people are out of work. And go back to school and increase your skills. It's a great time to go back to school, probably because you're underemployed and your hours have been cut. And don't think that you're too old to go back to school. It's always good to be old with a degree or with a certificate. So make sure you reach out to me. My number's on the screen here. I will make sure that that we will make that happen.
Ooh. Wow, you're preaching this evening, Dr. Victor Littles. Merritt College, my good, any fears that anybody had, any excuses that you had, I'm sure that they've been laid to rest. So listen, the phone number is right there. So Dr. Littles is basically saying that if you are interested, if you want to say, hey, doctor, look, help me. I don't know the first step. Call the number and he will help you navigate. Everybody on this session this evening wants you to succeed. That's the part I'm over here. I got, you know, a little thug tear over here because, you know, these folks are just as passionate about education and seeing folks in the community succeed. So if it's in there, there's a whole community of folks that want all of those dreams and goals to come out. So Dr. Littles, thank you so much for being with us today. I mean,
can I say one more thing?
That's amazing. 510. Sure you can, sure.
Yeah, so if you don't have a computer, and we will offer all of our students a laptop. So don't say I can't afford it or I have the resources, take these online courses. You know, we are there for you. We will try to hit all of your needs in order for you to succeed. So give it a try. You have nothing to lose. Give me a call, and we will make this work. We will make this happen. We need you to educate yourself. We need you to prepare for your family.
Wowzer. You could call Dr. Little directly, 510-854-8016, or you can go to the website and, you know, look around on the website if you like, naaec.org for more information about any of the programs that we talked about this evening. If you're just joining us, Nikki Thomas in the afternoon, this is a very special live session tonight. Elevate, a continuing education series brought to you by the Northern Alameda Adult Education Collective. Thank you so much, Dr. Littles. Have a great rest of your evening. And I'm sure you'll be getting some phone calls this evening. Thank you so much. All right, fam. So listen, we have one more guest. And the thing is this. Yeah, there's a pandemic happening. However, this is time to change your life. To turn things around. You know, if you've been saying, hey, I've been wanting to do something, I know you got a little extra time on your hands right now. You know, if this is you, just jump on in because all the resources are here. There is either free or there is, you know, financial aid. There's free computer. Folks are talking about free classes, free computers. Oh man, it's just amazing. So we have one more guest that's going to jump in and talk to us. She is a project manager and transition liaison at Laney College and Oakland School. She is Maria. You today?
Hi. Thanks and hello to the LX Nation. Hey, that's a hard act to follow, right? Dr. Littles is a colleague of mine, and I work with Kim and Shannon. We're all part of the same consortium, and we're really trying to get rid of your students, my students, and think about our students. So, and I love, Nikki, that you said to people to reach out to friends and family and share this information, you know, because maybe they're not seeing this video tonight, right here and now. But you very well may know somebody who could use our services. So I don't know that I can add a lot to what Victor and Kim and Shannon said, but I can say that as my role as a transition liaison with Oakland Adult and Career Education, I work with all of the community colleges. At Laney, we have a particularly good relationship because we had a very successful GED class on that campus. And my counterpart, who's the transition liaison at Laney, was unable to be here tonight, but Tia Rashada would say hello to all of you. And we are here to help GED students, high school equivalency students, shorten up the time that they're doing their studies, because if they have the wherewithal to simultaneously take classes at the community college while they're working on their GED, they can go to school for free. And we are the ones that help that mechanism get through the school, and we help them by, as Victor said, it's like we transition them smoothly into a soft landing, so it's easier for them just to negotiate the school and the college campus, and they get into the right class. And we really do care about our students who come from all parts of the Bay Area. Let's see. I think there are a lot of certificated pathways. I think one thing that maybe I could go into a little bit more about what Victor said is that the certificated pathways are shorter, more condensed, focused studies. We want to get the skill set into the hands of the students faster, that you can apply to a job and a job situation. And the colleges work with a workforce development board to make sure that the skill sets that those students are learning in certificated pathways lead to jobs. And so like an associate's degree can take 2 years full-time study. A certificated pathway usually, well, they're different depending on what you choose, but you do it in a much shorter time, maybe a year or less, maybe one semester. And Laney also has a lot of special learning communities to help students be successful. They also, one of them I want to give mention to is Restoring Our Communities, ROC, which builds in extra supports for the reentry, formerly incarcerated. There's also the Disabilities Students Program Services, and there are others. And some of the fun certificated pathways there include things like architecture and engineering, business, carpentry, culinary arts is really big at Laney, graphic arts, labor studies, welding technology, biomanufacturing. I really like that program because we have a pretty big biomanufacturing different corporations that will hire around here. I mean, one of them is Readiness and Genentech, and they hire the students right out of this, the biomanufacturing program they have there. And they also have things like plumber training. But in any case, the transition liaisons should be your first point, the student's first point of entry into the community college, because we understand it and we know the different forms and applications and choices that are out there, and we really want to help them succeed. And it, as a matter of fact, when this weird, crazy pandemic time, we have students now who live outside of the Bay Area. We have a couple now from Southern California because everything's distance learning. And what Victor said about Merit giving out laptops, Oakland Adult and Career Education is giving laptops to all of its students too.
This is so wonderful.
Go to NIAC.org and find out more.
Awesomeness, nothing but good news this evening if you're thinking about it. So this is how things work. If you're thinking about it, it's been in your spirit, and you're watching this video right now, that means the time is right this second. That's what that means. You know, there's always like little clues and extra blessings that might just kind of fall on you. And this, you know, it's one of those moments where all you have to do is take action. So once again, if you're joining us this evening, you know, that's kind of a big clue and a big sign, right? This is an information session that we've kind of put together, Elevated Continuing Education Series brought to you by the Northern Alameda Adult Education Collective. which is a collective of 4 colleges and 5 adult schools that work together to expand and improve adult education in northern Alameda County. All right. Does that sound like you? Does it sound like maybe some folks in your community could use this information? Share this video to your page and say, hey, I was checking out Nikki on KBLX and there's this great information session with these great folks out of our community, and you should check this out. I've got all the information in the post right here. When you see it, you can just kind of click the link and start your journey. Everybody wants you to succeed, who is a part of this wonderful collective of organizations and folks. Maria, do you have anything else you want to bless us with this evening? Any other information or any other encouragement?
Yeah, don't give up. I mean, I think that we really understand that adults have busy lives, right? And being that we are living in the days we're living in, it's kind of, it's not even all the time, but we really want you to succeed, and we're going to be as flexible as possible with our students, and we're going to give them every opportunity to succeed and be there to help them. So, I don't know. Love and peace, everybody. And vote.
That's it.
Vote.
I've got my love and peace outfit on right now. This is so perfect. And you said vote. Okay. This has been a perfect session of inspiration and information and support. That's the word. You're never by yourself in your goals and dreams. The world wants you to succeed. The world wants you to succeed. I'm going to try that again.
I'm going to use that as my mantra too, Nikki. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Maria Einaudi. She is a transition liaison, Laney College and Oakland Adult School. And if you heard anything that sounds good, or if you say, you know what, I came in late, what are they talking about? Just go to the website or click in this post, share it. Somebody's son, daughter, granddaughter, nephew, niece. I know somebody in your circle could use the information. Share it to your page. And I thank you so much for joining us, KBLX Nation. Thank you so much, Maria. Have a great rest of your evening.
Thank you. Thank you, KBLX.
Yay. Thank you. Thank you, sis. All that wonderful information and inspiration. My name is Nikki Thomas, afternoons on 102.9 KBLX. Very honored and blessed to be a part of our session this evening. NAAEC.org for more information. So it is an entire collective of organizations, schools, and colleges that want you to succeed, that have free laptops, that have financial aid, that have free classes, that have that have people that you can call and they will help you. You don't have to know what the first step is. You don't have to know any of that. You're going to learn, honey. You're going to learn, and it's going to be amazing. Thank you for joining us, KBLX Nation. Elevate Continuing Education Series brought to you by the Northern Alameda Adult Education Collective. All right. And once again, let me get the website up here. NAAEC.org for more information about anything that we've talked about. Just go to the website or call the numbers that we provided and start the journey. I'm Nikki Thomas. Thank you for joining us this evening, KBLX Nation, Nikki Thomas TV, my soul tribe. Y'all take care. Have a wonderful Tuesday.